Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Tonight, I would like to talk about my testimony a little bit. Also, I would like to share my experience. Before that, I would like to introduce by myself. Actually, as a matter of fact, about 40 years ago, 1978, actually 38 years ago, I left Korea, South Korea, to study about my pharmacy field. But actually, my name is Dr. Susan Lee, and then I would like to develop my pharmaceutical field. So I left the Korea and then come to United States. 1989, I just got the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy at the Louisiana, the JB University. Kind of a first PharmD about our Korean community. So based on the education background, I just followed to VA hospital system. So hospital pharmacist, East Orange VA Hospital 10 years, and Trinitas Hospital 7 years. Now as I work in Meadowland Hospital as a clinical pharmacist I working. So about most of those products actually I used to use that, but about 1 year ago I just get into through the Pocono Center, Peter Joe. So he just put it into the system. So I just started using hemoin. So that hemoin, actually that time, one of the missionary lady, Reverend Choi, she was a mission at the Santo Domingo. Before that, actually, I was a hospital pharmacist at Trinitas Hospital, but 2 days I was day off, and then I finished the seminary school. So I got the MDB. So here, Salt and Light and Salt Church, I used to teach a youth group teachers. So by the connection, and then I just work with the pastor, Reverend Choi. So she know me about the clinical background, so she have a chance to come to my house. And then that time she was, toe is very painful, which means kind of gout symptoms. So I have that, hemoin, 2 packages left over. So I gave to her, and then she slept over my house, and then she said, "Your pain is gone." Wow. So it was so amazing. And I have that experience. And another experience actually same as she mentioned about that, about 3 weeks ago. We start the overnight shift, so I have to work night shift. And so that time I used the, but there is some kind of shingles symptoms come up. About 3 days, I couldn't sleep. I had to attend the funeral home, and then overnight, but our chief of pharmacy, he couldn't make a replace. So I have to go to work. So overnight, I just work, and the next day, also I have to burial service. And around 3 days, I couldn't sleep. But I took that hemoin, and by after that, and then little symptoms a little bit come up my face. But I have a jaw, TMJ, I couldn't open it. So it was weird as I went to Dr. Polkin dentist office, Jersey City, and he just introduced me, "Oh, you have a symptom of a TMJ, go to doctor, then specialist." But by that time, someone who probably told me, "You maybe have a kind of antibiotic, some kind of problems." But that time I used that hemoin, and then pain is actually like, but this symptom and also pain is come up to me my right side, and slightly I can kind of feel like the nervous system come up, some kind of beginning of a single symptoms. So I started that hemoin, and then the symptoms disappear, and then but I would like to finish up to there, and then another antivirus agent I just keep using that one. So I just recognize that one is a very wonderful, hemoim. So you know about the hemoim means how is the immune system. This is actually not a medicine, but increased the immune system. So which means we these days usually cancer patient is not actually for the treatment. The cancer patient usually 3 treatments, which means chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and then also surgery. After that, 4th treatment is very important. 4th treatment, you have to do something cocktail phytonutrition, and then cocktail immunity, and then cocktail hypothermia. You have the approach to treating, right? Yep. But then one is a secondary cocktail immunity. That category actually, this is one of the best. Hemoin is one of the best items. I would recommend it. And then another thing, I think 2 days ago, I just read the article. It was an England oncologist, and then she mentioned about that this is actually immunotherapy is very good for us, which means IMM and the 101. Someone who maybe thought about that, So this is a wake up. And then nowadays is immunotherapy, approach to immunotherapy is the increased immune system. The hemoin is one of the best items to recommend to the other people.